Coming up, a great tip to improve your visibility of every deliverable, action, risk response, and dependency coming up in the next 6 weeks. And just to sweeten this a little, I can say with near certainty that nobody else in your organization is doing this. You're going to be steps ahead of them in terms of how much control and visibility you have over your project. So stay tuned. I'm Stuart Taylor and I make videos about project management. If that's your thing, hit the subscribe button. How comfortable are you with what's coming up in the next week? How about the next month? You may have enough familiarity with your project plan and its key deliverables, but can you say the same for the risks in your risk log or their mitigating actions? How about issues and their resolution activities? How about dependencies? It's a lot of information to keep in your head. Luckily, it's documented. But the only problem is it's documented in too many places that are easy to neglect and forget about. Unless you've got a status report style that's particularly detailed or have access to some clever reporting from a PPM tool, it's unlikely that you'll have a single document source to refer to when considering these things. So the solution, and my recommendation, is to make one. Let's call it the 6-week Horizon Report. One of the collaborators on this channel, Mike Coppenhout, showed me how to make this a few years ago, and it immediately gave him the best possible view of his project. This went everywhere with him. Here's what we do. At the start of each week, make a habit of filtering your plans, your risks, issues, dependencies, and basically anything with a date on it. Filter down to items in the coming 6 weeks and drop them into a simple report in Excel or PowerPoint or whatever you prefer. Use this as a tool to prompt your activities over the next week, to keep you proactive and focused on what needs your most immediate attention. Technically, you could jot these items down as a set of notes in a notepad, but by adding them to an Excel or PowerPoint document, you're making them shareable. It's no longer just notes, it's a product. Why 6 weeks, you may wonder? Anything further out, whilst possibly important, generally speaking, is less urgent. Don't get me wrong, you absolutely should have an eye on your key milestones and your activities that are beyond 6 weeks, but this report will give you the comfort and sense of control about what's in the closer and immediately impactable future. Why not less than 6 weeks? Well, 6 weeks is a reasonable amount of time for you to respond. If you work in an environment with monthly steercos, excos, and other governance forums, 6 weeks will give you enough time to prepare exception activities if you need to change anything with their approval, to prepare key presentations, to arrange stakeholders to be available, and so on. If this seems like I'm just dropping on you some tedious admin tasks to start your week with, just consider the benefit it gives in terms of confidence, visibility, and control. Try it once and see. I've created a template which is linked to the description of this video. Feel free to go and use that. All you need to do is populate it. And if you like the way it feels to have this report, but you hate making it, then delegate the task to somebody else and get them to make the report for you. I've worked in companies with offshore support teams who could build this report for you over the weekend, and then it'll be ready for you when you start up on Monday morning. Or you could do what Mike did and just lean on a friendly PMO. Thanks, Mike. So create your 6-week Horizon Report and then relax. Just kidding. Get back to work, lazy bones. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a like, and I'll catch you next time.